The Stanley Cup playoffs. Time for the big boys to come to the fore. This is Mike Emmerich alongside Darren Pang. Welcome to what should be a great one.
Oh, of course, all these games are critical, Doc. Let's look at the two guys in goal who will have a say in the outcome.
For Anaheim,
a goalie's seen the puck real well.
Jean-Sebastien Giguère.
And in the opposite net, for Detroit,
A goalie's seen the puck real well.
Curtis Joseph.
Let's get things underway in Detroit. One-timed over to Wisniewski, to Correa, over to Oates. Feeds it along to Correa, to Shanahan. On the rush, to Shanahan. Retrieved in the defensive end. Rink wide to Shanahan. Retrieved in the defensive end. Over to Correa. Wrister. Joseph gloves it. The Mighty Ducks change up the line. Right side to Shanahan. Over to Shanahan. Over to Yzerman. 2-on-1 here. The Mighty Ducks change up. One times it to Ruchin. Cross ice to Fedorov. Can't reach the pass. Waiting for things to clear. We get an icing here in the face-off. We'll be back at the other end. One times it to York. One timed over to Cullen. Cross ice pass to Devereaux. Big shot off target. Incredible diving stop.
He really stretched out for that one.
Picked off. Cross ice pass. Dumped into the corner. Karam's off the boards. The Mighty Ducks want a change. Cross ice pass. Into the corner. Wide. Off the mark. Rebounds off the boards. Leclerc retrieves it. Right side to Leclerc. The Mighty Ducks want to change lines. Leclerc plays it into the corner. Loads it up and fires. Giguère gathers it in. Here's another look at that save.
That kind of save gives your entire team more confidence.
Face off in the right circle. Sent to Wisniewski. Across left to Sikora. With a shot. Wisniewski hustles to it. Feeds it across. Cross ice to Correa. Sikora brings it in offside.
Oh, whoever gets the first goal gets a big lift.
Left behind. Cutting in to Ruchin. Over to Holmstrom. To Robitaille. The Red Wings want to change lines. Face off to the right of the net. One times it to Wisniewski. Tees it out. Kicked aside. Face off in the left circle. Yzerman races over to get it. Moves it quickly to Shanahan. Right side to Correa. To Oates. With a wrist shot. Draw to the left of the net. Draper takes the puck. The wrist shot. Rink wide to Maltby. Big shot. Robs him blind.
It drives coaches nuts to miss great chances like that.
Retrieved in the defensive end. Draw in the right circle. Sent to Hull. The drive. Cross ice to Devereaux. Cross ice to Hull. York retrieves it to Shelburne. Pass to Hull. Nails him with a vicious hip check.
Oh, he knocked him into next week.
Scores! Giguère didn't have any help, and he gives up the goal. And the Red Wings are out in front. Face off at center ice. Taken by Yzerman. The Mighty Ducks looking for the equalizer. Shanahan, a drive. Across right to Correa, to Sikora. Yzerman, a drive. Across right to Correa. Unloads. But covered. Giguère, frustrating them terribly. They can't get it past him. Draw in the left circle. Lariano scores! They light it up again. And the Mighty Ducks have lost control of this game.
Their offense is hitting on all cylinders now.
Face-off in the neutral zone. Touch pass to Olesen. Over to Leclerc. Pass picked off by Duchesne. Demolishes him.
If you're not paying attention, you'll pay the price.
Time almost up. Draw in the left circle. To York. Drop to Maltby. He covers it. Face-off in the left circle. Quick pass to Wisniewski. And the first period draws to a close. Detroit 2, the Mighty Ducks 0. Just about ready for the beginning of the second period.
Detroit can force the action and really open things up with another goal.
The Red Wings with the lead. Shanahan dumps it to the corner. Just wide. Cross-ice pass. Over to Sikora. Unloads. Takes a shot. Rink wide to Correa. Over to Sikora. Sikora with the slap shot. Face off in the left circle. Anaheim back to get it. Chelios in the defensive end to get it. Rink wide to Hull. Shooting. Feeds it across. Cross ice to Hull. Feeds it across. The shot. He covers it. Face off in the right circle. A shot. Over to Fedorov. The Red Wings leading. Brutal hip check. Over to Sikora. Pass to Oates. The Mighty scores! Oates gets away from the defenders and stashes it.
Oates threw that shot right over his shoulder and popped the water bottle right into the air.
Face off in neutral ice. Moves it quickly to York. Pass a bit off. Cullen races over to get it. Loads it up and fires. What a fantastic pad save. He touches it up and gets the icing call. Draw in the right circle. One times it to Olesen. Wrists it. Touch pass to Leclerc. Giguère gathers it in. Draw in the left circle. Moves it quickly to Wisniewski with a slap shot. Over to Titov. Icing against the Mighty Ducks. Face off to the left of the net. Touch pass to York. Drives one towards the net. One times it to Fedorov. Big shot to Sikora. The Mighty Ducks looking for the equalizer. Shot. Incredible save. Face off to the left of the net. Sent to Robitaille. Big shot. Lines up and fires. Quick shot. Over to Titov. Tapped up to Larionov. Injury on the ice.
Oh, that was a bone-crushing hit. That's the type of hit that could give your driver's license a black eye.
Draw in the left circle. Detroit with the puck. A shot. Olsen gets control. Pass to Paulson. The Mighty Ducks. He scores! Joseph didn't have any help, and he gives up the goal. And the game is tied.
He picked the top corner and smoked it by him.
Face-off in the neutral zone. One-timed over to York. Tied here. Pass to Leclerc. Left side to Ruchin. Left side to Hull. Cross-ice pass. The Mighty Ducks change up the lines. Draw in the left circle. Sent to Wisniewski. Over to Maltby. The shot. Kicks it away. Rink wide to McCarty. Cross ice to Maltby. Sent to Draper. Rockets one. Over to Paulson. Over to Shellberg. To Paulson. Across right to Draper. Picks it off. The Red Wings change it. He scores! Giguere didn't have any help, and he gives up the goal. The Mighty Ducks now find themselves trailing.
Draper showing his skating skills on that one.
Face off in the neutral zone. Anaheim trying to tie it up. Across right to Shanahan. To Sikora. Yzerman on the hard around. Hard off the boards. Feeds it across. The Mighty Ducks change on the fly. He smothers it. Face off to the left of the net. A shot. Chased down by Schwager. The wrist shot. Cross ice pass. Cross ice pass. To Devereaux. Shooting. Draw to the right of the net. To Wisniewski. In close. Shot. Big blast. He smothers it. Draw in the left circle. Touch pass to Robitaille. Pass to Titov. One times it to Robitaille. Cross ice to Titov. Fires a slapper. Over to Bilesma. The period almost over. Anaheim wants to draw even. Into the corner. Wide. Off the mark. That's the end of the second period. Detroit 3, the Mighty Ducks 2. We're ready for the beginning of the third period.
Detroit can lay back here, but rather must continue to play aggressively.
One-timed over to Wisniewski. Cross-ice pass to Shanahan. Puts it on goal.
The goal is under review.
The referee is asking for this goal to be reviewed.
The goal has been disallowed.
The Mighty Ducks in the crease. The goal won't count. Face off at center ice. Yzerman races over to get it. Fires! Gloved it. Pass to Correa. Shot. Feeds it across. Over to Sikora. He covers it. Draw to the right of the net. One-timed over to Olsen. Retrieved in the defensive end. Detroit wants to put this one out of reach. Across right to Leclerc. Cross-ice pass. Rink wide to Devereaux. Feeds it across. Wow, he was annihilated.
Oh, that was a pretty good takeout.
Hard off the boards. Just missed. Left side to Hull. Cross-ice pass. Cross-ice pass to Korea. He presses him. Oh! Puck controlled by Hull. He scores! He goes one-on-one with the goalie and makes him pay. The Red Wings increase their lead.
A great heel-to-toe wrist shot that found its way into the net.
The draw at center ice. Over to Shanahan. Right side to Paulson. Cross-ice pass. Nobody back on defense. Guides it on to Yzerman. Yzerman on the hard around. Just missed. Along to Cullen. Face off to the right of the net. Puck controlled by Draper. Big shot. To McCarty. Over to Maltby. To Leclerc. Puts it on goal. Face off in the left circle. One times it to Lidstrom. The shot. Deflects it with a pass.
It drives coaches nuts to miss great chances like that.
Hits the post.
You can hear that all the way up here.
Retrieved by Oates. Up to Hull. Cross ice to Hull. The Red Wings lead here. Just missed. That one off target. Back to touch it, and we'll have an icing against Anaheim. Face off in the right circle. Quick pass to York. Sent to Fedorov. Oh, he'll feel that one tomorrow.
Detroit sends a message with the vicious hip check.
Moves it ahead. Shanahan chases it down. Up to Lambert. Lets it rip. Rings it off the post.
You can hear that all the way up here.
Cross ice to Shanahan. Over to Titov. To Fedorov. Across right to Yzerman. That play was offside. Anaheim trailing. The draw at center ice. Drop to Maltby. Sent into the corner. Detroit back to get it. Moves it ahead. Across right to Leclerc. Moves it quickly to Draper. The play is called back for offside. Detroit has an advantage in shots so far. Draw at center ice. Oates takes it up ice. Over to Olsen. Cracks him hard.
You don't want to be on the wrong end of too many of those.
Dumped into the corner. Can't find the target. Rebounds off the board. Moves it quickly to Hull. Shooting. Feeds it across to Korea. To Korea. Cut off by Hull. The Mighty Ducks want a change. Rink wide to Hull. Cross ice to Devereaux. The Red Wings lead here. Offside. Draw at center ice. Yzerman races over to get it. Period's drawing to a close. Intercepted. Yzerman retrieves it. A long blast. And with the horn, this game ends.
Pretty comfortable margin of victory, Doc. Not spectacular, but workmanlike.
Alongside Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emery. Good night, everyone.
The third star from the Detroit Red Wings, number 33, Chris Draper. The second star from the Detroit Red Wings, star of the game, from the Detroit Red Wings, number 17, Brett Hull.